Let's talk about forgiveness. There's something way higher and more masterful than forgiveness, and that's no blame in the first place. Can you imagine that? But some people are like, hey, wait, that person was a total jerk, or that person really hurt me, or that person did me wrong, or that person's bad, that person blah blah blah. But what if there's no blame in the first place? This is graduation to a whole another level of living. Check it out. So there's all these courses on forgiveness, radical forgiveness, forgiving yourself, forgiving everything. But what if there's something actually higher than forgiveness? Higher than forgiveness. There is. And that is no blame in the first place. If you have no blame, then there's nothing to forgive. Nothing to forgive. Can you imagine that? Think about someone who you blame right now. Because to forgive someone, you have to blame them. You have to blame them for misbehaving or not doing it right, or being a human, or just being ignorant or not knowing how to do it well. This is what blame is all about. Somebody else is at fault. Somebody did it wrong. And sometimes you blame yourself and can't forgive yourself. But what if you were to have no blame in the first place toward yourself? Especially toward yourself, 007 secret agent of love. You are a person learning, just like all those other people who are learning, having educational moments, or shall I say, making mistakes. Educational moments, mistakes, same thing. There's nothing to blame. If that's the case, you're supposed to make mistakes. You're supposed to have these educational moments. You're supposed to. If you knew how to do everything perfect as a human being, you wouldn't have come here. If God's self, who is dreaming all of this, really was this perfected being that knows fully who it is and fully knows how to use its power, it wouldn't actually be doing any of this. And so don't have blame toward yourself or anyone else. No blame in the first place makes you a master. Makes you more masterful than a person who blames and then has to forgive. Blames and then has to forgive somebody else. Blames and then has to forgive the government. Blames and then has to forgive fill in the blank. What if there's no blame in the first place? This way you can see everything as the dream of growth for God that this is. Then you can see everything as this movement of consciousness as it discovers who it is, making mistakes, or shall we say, having educational moments as it grows. So let people make their mistakes. Let people have their educational moments without blame. Then you don't have to forgive them for not being grown up enough to do it right. Then you have to forgive them for not knowing how to treat you well. Then you don't have to forgive them for not treating the animals right, or treating the earth right, or treating the so-and-so right. They are still ignorant. And the darkness is ignorance. Light is awareness. Light is where no ignorance is. This is the known. Darkness is the unknown. That where there is no awareness. It is ignorance. And as darkness plays itself out, as everyone goes into these places of no awareness, they bring awareness there. Seems like evolution is slow, yes. But evolution is happening. It is happening. as these realms of darkness are entered. And some people are not going to get it in this lifetime, and they are the ones who are the teachers for the rest of us to help bring more awareness to the darkness that exists. They're going to change sooner or later. They're going to get a lifetime where they will. That's not your business. But what your business is to wake up to what happened to create that bad guy. They're all damaged children. They're all damaged children, that's it. They're harmed. They've been hurt. And so they got bad programming. Every child starts out innocent. Really get this. Every child starts out innocent. And then gets some programming that it has to either work out or can't, one way or another. And it's up to you to not blame them for what they have to learn. Not blame them for not having learned it yet. Not blame them for still trying to figure it out. It's okay. Let that happen. Let that be how it is. Let that be their process. So that you don't suffer. And you don't have to forgive anyone, so to speak. You don't have to forgive. You just see that this is all God dreaming and learning about itself. It's exploring its shadow side here. Yes, God does have a shadow side. And it's exploring it here. This is the corner of the universe, the corner of God's mind, where this exploration is taking place. And you're part of it. So learn how to not have blame in the first place. Judgment has emotional overtones, like that person's bad, or this is bad, or whatever. Whereas discernment just says that's not healthy for me. But doesn't judge, doesn't determine that that person is bad or good, or that they need to be forgiven for something. So be more masterful. Enter the big leagues. Be more masterful. 007 Secret Agent of Love. No blame. Just see it all as consciousness learning. Learning through each person who's making the mistakes that you think need to be forgiven. Instead, hold a space for them. Hold a healing space. Root for them to get it. Root for them to get this lesson that they're trying to learn. Encourage them. Don't beat them down or blame them. Or, I forgive you. Only the ego needs forgiveness, or has to forgive. Eternal self just sees consciousness dreaming. Eternal self doesn't see blame, any place to put blame. It just says, interesting lesson right there. I support you. I want to help you. And even if I'm not going to personally help you, I'm going to hold space for you. Let it be like that for you. Then you're going to be much more happy and relaxed if you don't have a whole bunch of things you have to forgive all the time.